You know, if you've been searching for how to buy sildenafil online legally, you probably already noticed how confusing it is out there. There are sketchy websites, man, overpriced clinics, and a ton of options that all look the same. So in this video, I'm going to break down exactly how to do it the right way and why the platform I ended up using was not the one that I expected. Real quick though, let me just interject here before we get into it. I'll drop a link in the description to the platform that I personally recommend. You know, no coupons right now, but the link will take you straight to the right place so you're not wasting time digging around. So here's where I was a few months ago. I knew sildenafil was available online. I knew it was legal, but every time I searched for it, I either landed on some random pharmacy that looked shady or I ended up on a big brand site that felt more like a subscription trap than an actual healthcare experience. Now, I tried a couple of the well-known names. Hims was fine, Roman was fine, but fine is not the same as good. And I kept feeling like I was just getting a generic pill shipped to me with zero real guidance on whether it was actually the right option for me or not. And that's when I found Rugiet. And honestly, it changed how I think about this whole thing. Of course, let's start with the legal question, because that's literally what you search for, right? So Rugiet operates as a licensed telehealth platform. You fill out a medical intake form, a real licensed physician reviews it, and if you're approved, a prescription is written and filed through a licensed compounding pharmacy. That's the legal pathway. You're not buying from overseas site, no Chinese pills that make your arm erect. You're going through an actual medical process, just without sitting in a waiting room. Now, this is the part that Hims and Roman does as well, to be fair, but where Rugiet separates itself is what happens after the prescription is written. See, most platforms just ship you a sildenafil tablet. That's it. One ingredient, standard pill, take an hour before you, and hope for the best. Rugiet's flagship product is called Ready, and it's a sublingual lozenge, meaning it dissolves under your tongue. It combines sildenafil with tadalafil and apomorphine, 3 ingredients working together instead of one. Now, the sublingual delivery also means it absorbs way faster than a standard tablet because it bypasses your digestive system. This is the gap that Hims and Roman are not filling. They're both still primarily selling single ingredient tablets. Now, if you've tried sildenafil on its own and felt like it wasn't quite doing what you needed, or if the timing fell off, that's exactly the problem Rugiet's formulation is designed to solve. Now, one thing I noticed right away with Rugiet is that the intake process is more thorough than what I experienced elsewhere. So it's also the difference between the other ones. They're not just asking your age and weight and sending you a pill. They're asking about your health history, and it's all in a way that actually informs what you're getting prescribed. Make sure that's right for you, And because they work with compounding pharmacies, they have more flexibility in what they can offer. You're not just picking from a drop down of 3 standard doses. Treatment can actually be tailored to you. And everything is shipped in plain packaging. There's no logo on the box, nothing that signals what's inside. The whole process from intake to delivery happens on your phone or laptop or PC or smart TV, whatever. You never have to talk to anyone in person if you don't want to. For a lot of people, that alone is worth it. Now, here's what I'll be straight with you about. Rugiet is not the cheapest option. If you're just looking for the lowest possible price on a sildenafil tablet, Hims or Roman will probably be cheaper on a per pill basis, maybe. Also, because Rugiet uses compounded formulations, these are not FDA approved drugs in the traditional sense. The ingredients are FDA approved individually, but the specific combination is compounded, which is legal and common in telehealth, but it's worth knowing that distinction going in. And Rugiet is the right move if you've already tried a standard sildenafil tablet and felt like it wasn't quite working the way you hoped. It's also a great starting point if you want a more personalized experience rather than just a one-size-fits-all prescription. And if you've been hesitant to go through a doctor because of the awkwardness factor, the telehealth model here makes that a non-issue. So if you just want the cheapest generic sildenafil with no frills, Rugiet probably isn't your first stop. Now, I mean, it can be if you want, but if you want something that's actually built around your situation, it's really worth the difference. Now, I've linked Rugiet in the description below. It'll take you straight to their intake process. It takes about 5 minutes to fill out, if that, and you'll know pretty quickly if you're a good candidate or not. No awkward phone calls, no waiting rooms, just a straightforward process that's fully legal and actually supervised by a real doctor. Now, the thing that stuck with me the most about Rugiet was that it was the first time buying ED medication online actually felt like a healthcare decision and not just like an online purchase. That difference can matter more than one expects.